How we doing, everybody? So today is pull day. Again, like the last video I just did, push day. I went through what I ate before the workout. I'm gonna do the same today. It's 3:40 p.m. I'm not gonna be lifting until around 7 p.m. tonight, I'm thinking. So half hour earlier than we're used to, but I gotta work in the morning, so I wanna sleep at least decent, for that, so sleep's very important. You can't be neglecting that. So we gotta make sure we get at least, I think, 7 hours a night quality sleep would be ideal. Our workout today will look pretty similar to what we're used to in terms of actual exercises. So we'll start with weighted pull-ups, then we'll do some plate loaded low rows, and then we'll do some actual cable rows, and then we'll go to biceps and do 2 exercises over there, probably incline curls and easy curl bar. But a little different in terms of the actual training, what we're gonna do. So I've already mentioned this a little bit, but I think we've been warming up too much, which is killing our top sets. We're doing way too much volume prior to our top weight, and it's absolutely just destroying our top sets. So today, after we initially warm up at the beginning of the workout, I'm thinking on weighted pull-ups, we'll just do body weight, crank them out. We'll do a plate, crank them out for 6. And then we'll attempt a plate in a 25 today and just go to failure. Even though we might not get 6, I still think those sets, even if we get 3 or 4, 5 reps, extremely beneficial for pushing our strength, just trying to get to that next level. Because how are you supposed to progress in strength unless you're trying weight that you're not comfortable with? You got to be able to push your body, even if you're like, oh, I'm not going to be able to do 6. Why would I do it? That's not really a good mindset to have, in my opinion. You should still do that heavy weight if you know you can get at least a few clean reps out, because then eventually you can work on raising how many reps you do per set with that weight until you get to an ideal number, and then you push the weight farther again, and then you just can't keep rinsing and repeating. That's exactly what we're gonna do. It's gonna be less volume per workout, but it's gonna be way more intense. It's gonna be way more intense today. Let's make this smoothie. Today, let me make sure it's still recording. There's only a little bit left in this bag, so I got 2 bags. Pineapple for our fruit of choice. We're not gonna put a banana in there because it'll get too thick with my mass gainer. So we'll do pineapple. Organic maple syrup. I need this to sweeten it up, dude. This is just a game changer. I can chug this shit if I got hella maple syrup in there. So, need that. I'm gonna wash my hands now. So, it's very basic what my smoothie consists of. I used to put a lot more in it. I used to put like plain yogurt, oats, all this other shit. I just try to avoid as much as possible so they're easier to get down. This is what I'm drinking right now. Naked Mass. I've shown this many times before, but it's seriously a great product, and it's helped me put on a shit ton of muscle. I'm not even sponsored by them or anything, but I do just want to recommend this product and this whole brand. It's a very, very high quality, always third-party tested, and there's minimal ingredients in terms of additives in all their products. But got 50 grams of protein, 11.5 grams of BCAAs, 252 grams of complex carbs, and 1,250 calories. Just a good way to bulk up, put on some size, put on some muscle. The BCAAs help with recovery immensely. But this is all I put in there, really. Pineapple, maple syrup, mass gainer, water, and then that's it. Blend this shit together and chug it. Put it in a mason jar, because that's how much it makes. All right, everybody, it's all blended. I'll show you it. Makes an entire blender full. I drink one of these every single day on top of all my meals. I switch up the fruit pretty much every day, but pineapple, I've actually been doing for like 3 days now because it's just so good. I love pineapple. But it makes a lot, so we're gonna get a mason jar. Mason jar, smoothie is, hopefully it all fits. If it doesn't, I'll just have to drink a little bit. It all fits. Perfect. And the more water you add, the less chance any of the actual mix, the mass gainer, the less chance it'll stick to the sides of it. So you do want to make sure you add enough water. But that's it. This is around, how many calories is it? On top of the maple syrup, there's probably like 1,500 calories in here, but I'm trying to bulk. Good smoothie, it's already halfway gone. So that's all I drink. It's really easy. This mass gainer product right here, highly recommend it. If you're like me, you struggle to put on weight no matter what you eat. Making smoothies like that every single day with this, basically a meal replacement, but also just a lot more calories than a normal meal would be, higher quality. So this is around $70. There's only 11 servings in there because 4 scoops of this is 1 serving. So it doesn't last long. I actually just finished off one of these like 2 days ago. This is my new one. I had 2 of them, thank God. All right, now we're sitting down. I already went over what we're doing today. Let me take a sip of this. I already went over what we're doing today for the pole day. The basic stuff. We're doing a total of 5 exercises. Pretty much 3 working sets and exercise besides the 2 working sets on low rows. I'm feeling really good. Took a rest day yesterday, so my energy is peak. I really don't see why this would be a bad workout. So I have really high hopes, and I'm gonna get some more stuff done before I head out. But I'll see you guys at the gym. I'm excited. Can't wait. All right, we're gonna do second set of our actual weighted dips. We're gonna do a plate and a 25 now. So hopefully we can get as many up to 6 as possible. That's always up in the air. We'll see. All right, we're doing our last set on weighted pull-ups. We're just gonna do a plate. Try to get at least 6. If we can go above it, we'll just go to failure. And then we'll go do some rows. Probably plate loaded low rows, and then we'll do cable rows at the end. Before we go to biceps. He's got 6. All right, we're gonna do our first set of plate loaded low rows, 3 plates and a 25. Try to get 6. Start heavier than I'm used to, since we're already warmed up now. All right, we're gonna do our last set on here. We're only doing 2 working sets. So we're just gonna do 3 45s and a 35. Try to get 6 out. Let's use chalk again. I don't like straps on back day. Just gotta get deeper. You hear me? Anyway, we're gonna get our 6 out and then we'll move on. Cable rows. Ooh. All right, good set. We'll go to cable rows. All right, we're gonna do our first set on cable rows using a straight bar. We're gonna go for 6 reps a set, 3 working sets in total. We only did 2 on low rows just because I feel like they take a lot more energy overall than cable rows would. So. Ooh, good set. Probably add on a little more weight. Ooh. All right, second set on cable rows. We're gonna do same weight, 100 again, because we're just trying to get 6, and I noticed we weren't really getting as close to torso as much as possible. So, which is okay, but if we went off any more, it wouldn't be okay. So we're just gonna stick at this weight, and then the final set will probably go to 90. Get 60 really, or 60. Get 6 really good reps with 90, and then we'll be done with back, and we'll go to biceps. Six and a half. All right, we're gonna do our last set, 90 pounds, 6 reps, and then we're just gonna go to biceps. Do the usual incline curls and easy curl bar. Everything probably 3 working sets and sets of 6. So normal stuff, but we'll go real heavy as we can. Hopefully progress in weight maybe a little bit today. That's what the goal. I got a standing ovation.
Big fan.
Hmm?
I'm your number 1 fan.
Yeah. Ooh, good set. Go to biceps. Okay, we're gonna do our first set, incline curls. We're gonna start at 40s. And go from there. But we'll do easy curl bar and load up the bar quite heavy today, I'm sure. Because that's usually where we get the weight portion of the curls in. This is really just strictly focusing on isolating the bicep as much as possible. So we'll get the 40s, then we'll get moving. I didn't even count, so hopefully we got 6 on each arm. I'm assuming we did. We could try 45s today. I'm honestly down. We could try them out. We'll keep the 40s on standby. and we'll do them for the last set. We'll just get as many as we can with 45s. We just have these crappy hexagonal. Wait, are these hexagon? They should be. Something. We just have these shitty dumbbells we're gonna have to use for 45s because we're out of the actual good ones that we use usually. They don't go in this weight range. Ooh. Yeah, 45s were heavy. I'm glad we did them though, because we still get a set out of them. So yeah, we'll get the 40s back out for the third set. Then we'll be done with these and go to easy curl bar. All right, we got 40s back out.
Or you can look like Mexico when you're 20, you know what I mean? Because that's the only thing I can think of. Recently, I look like Steve Rogers.
That's all I got with these.
More testosterone, in a way, it's like a steroid.
We still got easy curl bar, so. All right, we're gonna do our first set. Easy curl bar. We're just gonna do 3 10s, do 6 really good reps, and we'll go from there. But no, the lower reps, higher weight is so much better. So much happier that we're training this way. It's too much volume before, but now it feels like it's just a sweet spot. All right, second set, same weight. I moved the barbell, or not barbell, easy curl bar closer. After this weight, we'll knock off a 5 either side, wrap it up here. I'll probably do another set of pull-ups just to get the pump going again. I get some pictures. Actually, I changed my mind. We're gonna add a 5 on. Let's push ourselves a little harder. All right, the new plan is do 3 10s and a 5 for this set, and then we'll take off this 5 to bring it down to 3 10s. So we're gonna be overall heavier than we were just gonna be, which is good. It's the goal. That's what I talked about. I'm getting all hungry though. That's it. At least we tried the weight out. It was a decent set. Now we'll take off the 5s, and this will be the final one. Oh, good final set. We get ready to flex. Put this away first. Guys, I just finished my lift. There's a little kitty by my car. That's my car right here. Kitty. I wanna go try to pet him. It's freezing out here, but I wanna. Oh, are you scared? There you go. I don't wanna antagonize him, but I also wanna move him away from my car so I don't hit him. Oh, he's over there now. Dude, he's fast as shit. Later, bro. Okay. This shit's on an angle, I don't even fucking care. The cat's still chilling over there. I have to drive that way when I leave. Today was a great pole day, guys. It was seriously really good. We went a lot heavier on some exercises than we're used to. And I really think that's what we're gonna start doing. Is just slowly raising that threshold of how much my body can actually handle. We've been in the same weight for so long on almost all my exercises. But I just posted those RDLs on the YouTube shorts. If you haven't seen them yet, go check it out. Huge weight jump. All my recent videos that I'm hopefully gonna be putting out are me gonna be raising every exercise up in weight. I'm just gonna be pushing that limit, pushing that threshold, seeing how much I can actually handle. Oh, where'd the cat go? Well, that scares me. I don't wanna accidentally run him over, so I hope he's not under my car. Yeah. Anyway, pushing the weight like that on those sets that we really try to push it, we didn't get a whole complete set of 6. But honestly, it's still really beneficial. I work in the morning, which sucks. But after work tomorrow, I'm gonna edit this footage, hopefully have it ready for a post tomorrow night. And yeah, I've been really having fun in the gym lately because me switching up how I'm working out, like I'm going way heavier instead of just volume, it's a lot more enjoyable to train. Who doesn't want to do some heavy weight? And really pushing yourself like this progressive overload, focusing on mechanical tension over sensation, it's really spiked my muscle growth and my strength. So I think you guys ought to give it a shot. If you think you're against it for whatever reason, at least give it a shot before you knock it down. And you just gotta lift at the end of the day. Lift some heavy weights, make sure you're getting stronger. Look out for the signs. Oh, am I going up in weight? Both on the scale and in the gym. Oh, am I looking more muscular? Am I, whatever my goal is, am I losing more fat? Am I gaining more muscle density? Am I fulfilling my body recomposition? Whatever it might be, everyone has different goals in the gym. Anybody can tell you shit about the gym. Yeah, do these curls, yeah. Do this way, make sure you're pushing that hard. But let me tell you, intensity, that's nothing anybody else can help you with. That's a complete you versus you moment of whether or not you can push yourself past those limits you're used to. Getting in that intense zone for the weights, I push myself so much harder now than I was originally able to when I first started, and that was all just getting a grip on my mind better, my mental. But anyway, enough yapping. I'm tired, I want to get home. It's 10:02 p.m. I had a great workout. It was a great day. I ate really good today. My diet has been on point. It was Easter weekend. I had a great weekend. I went over to some friends' houses, hung out, saw some people I haven't seen in a while. It was a really good time. So life's going good for me. I hope it's going well for you as well, guys. Yeah, just remember, stay healthy, be kind, spread love. Pull day was amazing. Pull-ups felt great. All the row movements felt great. All the curl movements felt great. Couldn't have asked for a better workout. I love you all. Thank you for supporting me so much. We're at, I think, 1,750 subs. That's awesome, guys. I'm so happy about that. I really am. We've grown so much since the beginning. And I think it was just under 5 months ago is when we started posting these videos. And time flies, really, it does. It really flies, guys. And I'm already over 100 videos. Man, we're just gonna keep going. I love you all. Thank you. I appreciate you. And I'll see you in the next one for leg day. Adios. This is random, but I found the cat again. I was worried he was under my car, but he's just chilling. He's just chilling.